Hi traders, welcome to Elite Currency. My name is Chris and we're going to take a look at the euro dollar and pound dollar. Alright, this is the pound dollar 1 hour chart, and as expected, price did bounce off the 50 fib. We were already indicating in the last video that this is probably wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and up it goes for 5. And indeed, the bearish correction here, the ABC correction to complete wave 4, did stop at the 50 fib. We got engulfing twins there. Actually, we were looking at the video just a little, or making this video just a little bit after the bounce at the 50 fib, right about here, and I said look for a continuation, either break, pull back, and continue, for instance, and that's what happened after the 50 fib bounce, and price moved up all the way to the minus 272 target, as you can see. So now price could still extend to the minus 61.8 target, maybe even to the R1 at around 132.50, 133. Is possible, all right, and that's all within the wave 5 of a bigger wave A in my view. So be careful of this zone. A bounce there could indicate the end of wave A and the start of an ABC correction within wave B. At that point, I would expect price to go to a fib. For instance, we'll put the fib from this bottom to the top wherever it stops. We'll wait for ABC to go back to probably the 50 fib or 61, or maybe even the 38, but probably more these two fibs, and bounce again for the start of wave C. All right. Now, at this moment, it's likely, I think, because price is staying above the 21 EMA, a bullish breakout is probable. But if it were to break below the 21 EMA zone and below these tops here, then in that case, it could be already the case that wave A is finished right here. Oh, sorry about that. Wave A is finished here, and down it goes for the wave B already. All right, if it breaks below that 21 EMA. So that's pretty important, I think, for the end of wave A, if that were to happen indeed. Let's take a look at the 4 hour chart. You can see that we're building up these 5 waves, and it's running into resistance, not only the R1, but also from a discretionary trend line point of view. When we add this, for instance, you can see that there's some trend lines that it's running into. It's actually a downtrend channel, and that could turn, of course, that could stop price. We're also running into these tops right in here. So we are running into a pretty strong resistance zone around 132.50, 133, which is one of the reasons why I think that there's a lot of confluence here, and therefore a bearish bounce, to the downside with ABC like this is likely. Now, how far price could go? I think it could go, for instance, to a level like here or a level like here, which could be head and shoulders levels. So you might see this upside, ABC down, bounce at the head and shoulders level, up, down, and up to break above the downtrend channel. All right, and complete the ABC that we expect on the pound dollar. So for the moment, there's only a little bit of a push left. It might be tradable on lower time frames if you get a break above, for instance, maybe this fractal, and on a 50-minute chart. Yeah, it's very tight, but on I probably, it's not something I would like to trade. It's really a few pips. So I would probably skip it. But for those that really like adventures, yes, it's possible. Maybe break, pull back, and continue up to 133, 132.75, maybe even 132.50, right? So there's not a lot of space. But continuation is possible, though, up to that R1. All right, let's take a look at the euro dollar. Euro dollar also had a bounce, right here. Actually, it completed an ABC correction first. It also had a engulfing twin at the 50 fib, just like the pound dollar, as we were discussing on Tuesday. If you put a fib from here to here, we had a 50 fib bounce, and we had an engulfing twin at that 50 fib bounce. But the difference with the pound dollar is that the euro dollar went sideways for a lot longer. So I think that was an extended wave 2. This was a wave 1. We completed probably a wave A here. This was a wave B. And up we're going for wave C, and this was all within the wave C. Wave 1, 2, I expect now a wave 3, 4, and 5 within that wave C. Just like we had on the wave A, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within A. So we see 5 waves within A, we see an ABC within B, and we're expecting another 5 waves within C. This could be wave 3 of C. For that to be confirmed, price is gonna need to break above these tops here. All right, if it breaks above that, wave 3 is becoming more likely. Otherwise, if it breaks below the 21 EMA, and breaks below these tops right in here as well, then it is probably not a wave 3. In that case, it could be an extended correction where we have ABC, 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 and we'd expect to bounce again at the 50 fib to start that wave C. All right, and then in that case, we have an extended wave B with a WXY within the wave B. So that's a pretty important zone, because if it breaks through that, we expect a pullback and downside and then bounce. If it stays above that zone, even if it were to dip a little bit but then bounce, it's still more likely a wave 3. All right, and in that case, we're expecting a breakout to the minus 272 target, a flag, and even one more breakout, maybe not this week, but maybe next week, as it completes a wave C up at 118.50. Why is 118.50 so important? Because of the previous tops right in here. So if we add resistance lines right in here, that's the main target of the wave C. We would have wave A, B, C go up to there, and that could complete a bigger correction, and we'll have to see how price responds to that level. Is it going to be a strong fall, or is price going to go sideways? That will indicate if we get more upside or if we get more downside after a flag and continuation. So for the moment, it seems like ABC, 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 just like we indicated already a while back. The last few weeks, we were indicating that ABC patterns are probably going to remain dominant for the euro dollar for the time being, and it seems like that is the case. But a break above this top would confirm the potential breakout to the minus 272 and the minus 61.8 target for the euro dollar. Of course, we're going to have a new update on the weekend and take a look at how the last 2 days of this week ended up, and we'll have a new analysis ready to review next week. Of course, also more free analysis at elitecurrency.com, and wish you all, above all, good trading. Cheers.